Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Critics Collective. And today we have Iris with us, and of course, Corey, who's back with us for this review for It. Welcome to Derry episode 2, titled The Thing in the Dark. So before we start, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think and how you feel about this review. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Who wants to take the helm on this one and start first?
So this episode pissed me off a lot. And of course, I don't want to jump into any spoilers, but the outcome of one of our characters' dad pissed me off, and I just wanted to punch somebody in the face. And I was like, I cannot wait until a particular character's death for her being an asshole. And yes, this is a child, but fuck that child in this episode because I was mad. I was mad. And my daughter's sitting next to me and she just gave me a crazy ass face because of what I just said. But if she would have saw the episode, she would agree, but she's not old enough to watch it. And that is my entire feeling for this episode. Like fuck that little girl. Don't let anybody like to continue on my path of a fuckery of this little girl.
Mm.
Who we talking about in particular as far as the little girl?
I wasn't really trying to like
Might as
Yeah,
name
well.
characters,
good.
but
It's right
um
there.
the main little girl that
Lily.
is that her name? That's how disgusted I am with her character because I'm just like fuck that bitch. Yes, because the other young lady is Ronnie, correct? Is it Ronnie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. And
Okay.
then for her to have the audacity to be like, he tricked me. Ain't nobody trick you, bitch. You know
Yeah.
who was there and who was not there.
She dropped it down.
So I, one thing, um, as far as Lily go, yeah, I was kind of, it kind of looked like it was gonna go that direction with her anyway, because the way she,
Mhm.
she didn't want to say, she, but I'm gonna say this, Veronica, Ronnie,
Mhm.
you know, you want to help white folks, look what happened. Now your dad's being
I was trying not to say it like that, but I was trying not to say it like that. But yes. And what happened? Karma, because she still ended up where she didn't want to be.
um
Yeah.
but even with Iris, at the beginning of the episode, one thing I keep hearing online is that Pennywise is going soft on like the kid later on because he was doing some wild shit on this episode as far as like scaring these kids.
Mm.
Uh,
Mhm. He was hungry. He
yeah,
was
he was
hangry,
hungry.
so he was like, I need to get me a little snack, and then I'll just fuck around for the
But
rest.
even the intro, there's a lot of I think there's a lot of foreshadowing in the intro. As far as that, and one thing I didn't expect to see is like Pennywise with a Tommy gun. Like if you guys seen the intro,
Yeah.
you guys like he's
Mm.
up there in the roof with a Tommy gun
Oh
shooting at
yeah.
people. Um, but I'm pretty sure that's probably because lead later on to probably season 2. I don't know if they're gonna show what happened, why he had a Tommy gun, but a few things they showed in the episode kind of happened in in the intro happened in this episode as far as a bit of foreshadowing, like uh, what's the name? The one you don't like, Lily going back to the
Yeah.
asylum. Kind of they showed the
Mhm.
asylum, so stuff like that.
Hey, someone's getting lobotomized in there.
Huh?
Said someone was getting lobotomized.
Yeah, it's kids too. Even in
Yeah.
the intro, you see like kids like burning, running out of this factory on fire. I'm like, damn, Pennywise is gonna do some foul. shit out to them kids. So they're not gonna hold. He's not. They're not gonna hold back as far as what's gonna happen to the kids in this episode. As far as the whole season and all.
I
Yeah.
feel like compared to the movies so far, Pennywise was very, very delicate with these kids in the movies compared to what he's doing to them in this show.
So,
I do. I
I don't
feel
know,
like
Corey.
mm,
I feel like he was
my-
going easy on them compared to how this show is going.
I mean,
I mean, other than him
'cause-
scaring the crap out of them kids.
mm,
Like,
I, yeah. So my thing was after the first episode, I
mhm,
was like, where was this Pennywise with them kids in the 80s? Because they would have
that's
got ate up. They would have got ate up on first meet.
that's what
Um,
I'm saying.
these kids, like they got massacred at the end of the episode. Like, do we craziness?
Mhm.
He flung one of the little kids into the little window, John, and then just ate up the other dude. And then the little girl just like, yo, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
but
Just bit the arm off.
but
Damn.
not even that. Like this episode, I think what's happening is right now Pennywise is just changing the town slowly to
Yeah,
what he wants. Like even again with Ronnie, that one scene where she's in her room, the like compared to the first episode where you had a pregnancy scene, and this one you had another pregnancy scene where
yeah.
she like now that with her mom,
Mm-hmm.
where she literally had to bite
The
the
probably the
umbilical
biblical cord.
cord
Yeah.
Lord,
herself,
yes.
and it was traumatizing. First of all, and the thing is, I'm watching this in a VR headset, so my room is so that was freaky as hell. And that one scene where she's literally getting pulled, and you see
Mm,
Pennywise's face. But uh, one character I would say I didn't wasn't really a fan of was this girl right here.
mm,
Oh,
You talking
yeah.
about fake
mm,
friends?
Mhm.
yeah.
Marge. She want to be with down with the cool girls, you
Yeah,
know.
with the patty cakes. Fuck them
Yeah,
hoes.
but it's like she's the harder she try, the more that I don't know. The one that's the leader is like, it's like, oh, you're doing too much. Every time she's like trying to make fun of somebody, like you're doing too much. But I feel like Marge is probably gonna get it real bad. I don't know, just the way it's going. I think Marge is gonna get it bad from Pennywise. It's just
Sure.
because that one scene where she's walking by and that boy's looking at her, you could see the orange reflection in her glasses.
Mm,
I don't know. I feel like that's a foreshadowing of her probably later on getting interacting with Pennywise.
About to
yeah.
get murked.
Yeah. So
I hope all four of them bitches get mollywopped by Pennywise, to be honest with you.
They're not. They're not. It's because of what you want. They're not gonna do that.
Whatever. Them patty cakes my ass. Yeah, all of them. Especially the main one that's like, oh Marge, you're doing too much. Yeah. She needs it the
Yeah,
worst. Take
the
her ass
man.
out.
Okay.
and the
Mhm.
like I said before, like it looks like Pennywise is slowly changing the town. Where you had the scene where the boys, it's like parents don't give a damn about them kids out there. They don't. Like these
No.
kids they're literally chasing this kid down the street to beat him up. And you have Charlotte, she stopped to help and telling them to stop. And it looked like they were about to beat her up too. And
Yeah.
everybody's just walking around. Oh, and the butcher shop guy is like, boys will be boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. No.
But what icked me about this character, Charlotte, I understand, right? You know, because her husband brought up the fact that, the last town she was in, she wanted to, she was, it sounded like she was more of an activist, for equal opportunity. But
Mm,
you move into this town, you notice something is quite off as far as the way the people are behaving at that one moment. Um, I don't know if you want to go talk to the parents after you see everybody just walking around, and so I feel like she's gonna again try to intervene where she doesn't need to intervene, and it's gonna lead to more problems for her or even her
Mm,
family. Just the way
yeah,
she was talking,
yeah.
because even her son was like, "Nah, I don't need your help," but he keeps getting himself in like, and not directly, but inadvertently in trouble with like that one scene with the smoke. That kid threw like a
Oh,
smoke.
it's the stink bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think, and you see what's happening slowly, slowly. So he meets up with Marge, and I think that's part that slowly, slowly. That's like the new crew. That's the new loser crop, basically building.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
I don't know
definitely.
if they're gonna meet the same end, but
Mhm.
from what I remember, there was nobody in the current loser club timeline. There was nobody from the. I don't remember. Maybe I need to rewatch the
Oh,
movie, but I don't remember anybody from the that said, "Oh yeah, we from the old loser club," and we
No, no,
this.
no. I didn't.
So
Yeah,
I don't. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but
yeah,
I don't think they're gonna have a happy ending.
yeah.
mm.
I know because I remember the factory fire. They were talking about in the first one. Does that happen during this year or before this go around?
Um, I don't remember.
Because it was the little fat kid. Remember he was running from the headless child and then turning to Pennywise.
Um,
And you talking about in the movie?
yeah, in the
Yeah, the first
movie.
one. The first one.
I'm gonna recall.
Yeah, because he when Pennywise was coming at him, he was looking through the pictures and it was zooming in on the kid's head in the tree. So I don't know if it was like in the '60s that what that happened or like before that. Because Pennywise he's just stuck in this town.
Yeah. Wonder. I don't remember.
It happened in 1908.
Probably.
So this timeline takes place in what time?
In the
This is
60s during the
this
Cold
is
War.
yeah, this is in the '60s.
Oh, yeah,
60. So
yeah, during the Cold War, Russia
so
and the
that the
Cuban
factory
Missile
fire
Crisis.
was before that then. So this is 1962. So the
Mm,
factory fire was 1908. Those are
okay.
before.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
'Cause- And again, he's been here for a while, and I think they're gonna go for the next couple of seasons. They're gonna go back all the way to the 1808s to as far as Pennywise go. But
Yeah.
That would be
um,
cool.
So they're doing more than one season?
yeah,
Oh, well, okay.
And what, like each season is gonna go back in time?
Mm. To the point where he first came.
yeah.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But this episode they did introduce like a lot of as far as things that's gonna happen in the future, as far as the show goes, as far as the whole military aspect of them trying to use Pennywise as a weapon.
Hmm.
Then you have the native tribe who I believe were some of when Charlotte went to that one store to buy I
The
forgot what
antique store.
yeah, the antique store. She met with a tribal lady,
Mm.
and even at the end of this episode you saw the tribesmen watching the military as when they were digging, which I believe is a sacred ground. So I don't know if they're gonna somehow be able to ward off, like they have some kind of thing going on with Pennywise, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna get involved more. So
I'm just like if the military like knows about Pennywise, where were they at in the movies?
so I'm gonna say this: Uh, the way Pennywise is like doing, because his power, it has like it reach a certain border as far as Derry. It doesn't go further out. So
Yeah.
if nobody within the Derry within that perimeter
Yeah.
is not reporting anything, I don't think anybody from outside is gonna say.
Oh yeah, because when they left, they kind of forgot about what
Yeah.
everything. Had been. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh,
let's say somebody was in there, life is going crazy. You got tentacle monster attacking kids. Kids getting torn apart, and then you leave the town. You don't remember nothing. So the only way I would say, but I would say you remember if you go back. But I'm pretty
that's
sure that's why the military hasn't gotten involved.
hmm.
They probably all left. Some of the military guys probably left and never remember what they were there for, which would be wild. Like
Yeah,
they
Or
went
maybe
in
they
there.
end up getting killed. Because remember, this one's in the 60s. The movies are what, based in within the 80s, is it?
Yeah,
yeah,
So, I mean, between the Cold War to the 80s, that's a good sufficient amount of time to take people out. And I
yeah,
mean, if this is confidential and only a certain group of people know, and you kill that certain group,
yeah.
no
Okay.
one
but
else is gonna know to, okay, there's something in Derry. We need to take it out. It's kidnapping and killing our children.
Oh, yeah.
I think yeah, because if you look at his lair in the movie, he had a lot of stuff in there, a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. So I don't.
Hmm.
I think they're going to show it in this one too. From like from what I saw in like the next like the preview of the next episode.
Yeah.
I think
So
they're going to show it. Again.
uh, I don't think we're gonna be introduced to him probably till later on.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. But
But he's still um well the Pennywise again is not his actual form at the end of the day, so
yeah,
he's there. Even that grocery store scene where she's your Ira's favorite character, where she's struggling as far as because they call her Pickle at school.
mhm,
And kids are fucked up.
yeah, yeah. So,
That's fucked up because her daddy died. Like, that's fucked up. Like,
Yeah,
like, mm,
but even though I know you don't like her character, I think she's probably gonna be the later on kind of probably the outlying hero that's gonna come in and I know bravery, friendship, which I don't know if friendship's gonna work as far as this show goes because it didn't work the last episode.
mhm,
So I don't know if it's gonna work for her coming back. And I feel
no,
like in the asylum, it's gonna be a nightmare fuel episode of what's gonna happen in there. Because even you look at the one of the tenant that picked her, the way he was smiling, I feel like it's gonna be a nightmare.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope it's better than the second episode. I was bored watching
That
it.
it was boring.
It was boring to me. It was just like a lot of I know it's a lot of setup for the series, but it's just like get to it. We going through the cliche racial tension at the time. I get it. Come on, let's get to the story. Let's see Pennywise eat some kids. Like you going to tease us for that episode. Then we gonna go back to this. Like you took a step back on episode two. Granted, I know what they're doing, why they're doing it, but come on. And then the military trying to capture Pennywise. Come on. Like
um,
where was the originality when they thought this up? It's like, yeah, let's put the military in there. They're trying to capture Pennywise and use him as a weapon. Like, come the fuck on.
but
Seriously?
remember, he's not like some kind of like a spiritual being or anything.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah, alien.
he's the alien. So I'm pretty sure like the military saw a meteor crash and they was like, all right, let's go investigate it at Derry. So that's probably how they discovered it and discovered that there's
But
he's
he,
it's
but
affecting the
he,
people.
yeah, because he got there forever ago.
Yeah,
I don't know if you peeped this though. In the first episode, when they were trading the charms, and one was a turtle.
yeah,
Yeah, that's like his mortal enemy. Like,
yeah.
but the big
Matui,
ass turtle.
Matua,
Yeah,
Matui. I keep pronouncing it wrong.
and I was like, oh, I see what they did there.
But I don't even know if they're gonna even introduce the turtle in even in this season or later
I
on.
mean, they should because like even in the movies they show like turtles like throughout. Well, the first one anyway. I was just like,
So there's I know again. I talked about that in the last episode. Me and Iris did, and there's a
Mm.
lot of different entities when it comes to it, other than the turtle. So
Yeah.
I know again they're trying to do more than 3 seasons, so maybe they'll introduce us to other beings.
Hmm.
But I know
Mm,
as far as Pennywise and the turtle and Tua, they've
Yeah.
been going at it for a while.
Yeah. That's big beef. Big beef. Uh, I'm curious. I'm curious if he eating people. If he eating people too. So that
mm,
it'd be interesting to know.
it's a turtle. I mean, turtles are herbivores, so maybe not.
Well, he did create the universe from the lore.
No. Well, he could probably still eat people.
Okay. I was trying to stay positive, but okay.
You know. But all in all, I thought. I mean, I thought the episode was not as good as the first one, but it's still like I like to give a show 3 episodes to get to the point that they're trying to make. So I'm
I
hoping.
don't think they're gonna as far as like trying to introduce a lot of things. It's gonna probably I think it's probably going to be 2 more episodes before it picks up.
Yeah.
Before we actually get okay, before we actually feel like all right, this we know where this is going
Yeah.
as far as the season. I think this is going to be more of a introduction because now you have he's introduced,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
uh, then she's and I'm pretty sure there's some other kids that's going to be involved. Then you have Ronnie who's dealing with her dad's who's in jail, trying to figure out what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to build a team. Then later on, you're going to be like, all right, let's find out what's going on with it. But also you have the military involved. So I don't know how they gonna
Mm.
incorporate that with the kids. But which one thing I don't like about certain stories when there's like too many different plot going on, but
Mm.
it it's gonna connect somehow because one, not only is Leroy son Will like involved in this, he's gonna be involved in this, but he's also connected to like searching for Pennywise now or whatever they feel like it because the way the military they keep saying it. So in a way, they're all connected. So it we'll see what happened. But I feel like they're gonna kids are gonna get involved, or Leroy's character is gonna get involved somehow and find out his son is being like pursued by Pennywise or something, or even if they say something. Because one thing I know these horror movies like to do, like the characters are going through something, but they don't say nothing,
Mm.
and the story goes on.
Yeah. I could just say
Mhm.
something.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, in this episode, we also get introduced to, oh my God, the little Hispanic boy, the Cuban kid that was there,
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
young
The
man,
friend. Yeah.
so we got to see what his connection to this, if he's going to be involved as well in the group, because he was newly introduced, you
Mm.
know, and more of a, just seeing, not really only with Pennywise, but seeing how school is for him, especially with the whole Cold War thing going on, and um with Russia trying to put the nukes in Cuba,
Mm.
and him being Cuban American with that going on. I'd like to see also the dynamic of, how life is for him, because, you know,
Mm.
right now it's like, Cuba, like in the show. So along with Russia. So um, see how that goes as well for that young man who seems to be in love with Marge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Funny that one little girl just flicked him off out of nowhere. He's just watching.
She's a patty cake. She's a Patty cunt. That's what she is.
And you know what's crazy? That character,
Like them little girls.
Leroy, he also played in another Stephen King film, TV series called The Stand. Yeah,
But,
The Stand.
yeah.
Did it last long?
It was a mini series on Paramount.
Oh, okay. I have to check. Yeah, I brought it up just now. Yeah, it only lasted one season during COVID. It came out during 2020.
The Stand always been a mini series, and again, you had another Skarsgård playing a villain in that series.
Mm, Okay, so for the cast, let's see.
Yeah, Alexander Skarsgård playing the villain, Randall Flagg. In this show, we have
Oh, okay, yes.
his little brother playing Pennywise.
Mm-hmm. Guess they just like playing murderous folk.
But overall, I thought this episode was okay. Um, like, just the again the intro alone just shows that Pennywise is not gonna hold back on them kids. There's gonna be a lot of that's gonna happen. Even the song is is eerie.
Mm,
The
it's a
song is
trailer.
playing and you see all these things happening in the background. So
Yeah.
that's eerie enough. But it works with the show where the town is like everybody's happy, but in the background, all these messed up things happening, and everybody's just moseying on along like nothing. People are being openly racist and
Mm.
like
mm.
ain't nothing. But I can't wait to see what happened with episode 3. But again, like I know Corey's not happy with all the exposition, explain what's gonna happen, but
Just
uh,
get to it. Just get to
yeah.
the potatoes.
We're gonna. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to it, but they gotta build up their Avengers, the Losers Club.
Yeah,
So
they gotta build
it's
up
just
their
gonna
Avengers.
yeah,
Well, I mean,
or Suicide Squad.
That's it. That's
basically,
suicide squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. They may just give us like what the fuck episode was the first episode. Then it's like, okay, we're gonna sprinkle a little information. Then the third episode may be like what the fuck, then sprinkle us a little information for episode 4. And they may switch back and forth.
I need a child eating per episode. Per episode.
Per
One kid.
well,
episode.
you
I
almost
need to
had
know about
one.
it.
You almost had one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ronnie almost died,
I
so
need I need missing kid photos in every episode. That's why I need. We need to see it. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm watching it.
and I
Yeah.
thought I was like, fuck them kids. He's talking about I need somebody to die every episode.
Yeah, man, show Pennywise what I'm saying he be doing.
He's full. He had what? The first little boy, then them 3. He had 4 kids. He full. He's full. Now he's just playing with his food until he's hungry again.
Mm, mm, man. I think, but what? But it was the question ever asked like how long does he stay awake for
Every
before he goes to sleep?
by the military or in general.
Just in general, dude. Like, is that known? Does he like stay awake
Isn't
for a
it every
year?
27 years?
Yeah. So like after that 27 years of rest, like how long does he stay awake
I
until
don't
he
know.
goes
I
back?
don't think they ever answered that. I don't remember them saying anything as far as that.
Okay, I should do some research on that. I was thinking about that earlier.
But that character, Dick Hallorann, I wonder what's how because he's another character in the Stephen King universe from The Shining,
Mm.
and
Who? Who?
he's the one of the military person, the black guy in the military,
Uh huh.
the one that was saying that he has a special secret mission.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a character from The Shining, so
Which? Oh, because Shining is about the psychics or whatever.
Yeah, and he
The
has
Oh,
psychic power. So
is it the chef?
red
no,
rum.
no, no, not the chef. The one where they
No, I mean, like from The Shining, was he the wasn't was the chef the black dude? I remember a black dude in there.
yeah, the older, yeah, I think he was a chef from what I remember.
Military to chef. That's crazy.
But I wonder how does this connect to The Shining.
Hmm.
But
There's a bunch
again,
of.
everything is connected to the Dark Universe as far as when Stephen King everything goes. So
Hmm.
Mm.
That makes sense.
yeah. So if they're gonna go back to the Dark Universe, this is a good way to like connect everything and bring back the Dark Universe.
Yeah, I would like it. I wouldn't mind a new Shining movie, like a remake. I wouldn't mind it.
But overall, like I said, it was okay episode. Not much. Yeah, mostly exposition, explaining what's gonna happen or introducing characters. Uh, and I believe it's gonna be like that for a few more episodes till we finally get to the needy and greedy. More kids getting eaten or Pennywise with a Tommy gun. We'll see what happens.
Got the info
Uh,
on that.
You say that.
but let's go ahead and jump right into it and rate this episode. Uh, as you guys are well aware, over here at the Chris Collective, 5 excellent, 4 good, 3 average, 2 below average, 1 poor quality, and 0 my favorite horrible. So, Corey, since this was your favorite episode, what's your
Hmm.
score for this?
I feel like one just set the bar too high. I would have to say this is a two.
2
I would say this is a two.
below
Below
average?
it, it was just a lot of just info dumping and setting up what's about to happen. It's like you started on such a high note, then you brought it down for the second one to set up for things. I get that, but I was low key falling asleep towards the end of this episode.
Mm,
The only interesting thing that happened was Ronnie almost got ate up. That's about the only interesting thing for me.
damn, not
Um,
even the pickle scene?
the pickle scene that was boring.
Mm,
I saw it coming.
Japanese tentacle monster?
Yeah, that was weird. That was
That
weird.
was gross.
When
Yeah.
he was like, give daddy a smooch. I was like,
They're
oh,
like, "Ah!" I was like, ew.
pickle mouth, straight pickle mouth. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
It
I'm
was.
gonna give, I'm gonna give it a two. I'm gonna give it a two.
Iris?
Okay. I understand where Corey's coming from, but this one I'm giving a 3. I think it was just average. I understand the reasoning for them having to explain certain things because they're like, hey, the first episode, we wanted to reel you in. Episode 2, okay, there's certain things we have to explain why the military is involved in this episode. It's not just, hey, one of our characters, his dad works for them. There's more to it than that. So I
Mm.
kind of understood it was a bit slow moving, yes, to get to the point. I would agree. But we need at least one episode that kind of sets us up for the rest of the season to let us know, hey, okay, this is how certain things are connected. And then hopefully going forward, they'll bring us back up to how Corey wants us with, gore and murder and children deaths.
Mhm.
But I would say this episode was a 3.
Okay. All right. Kind of disagree with you. I thought it was a good episode. It's a good way. I thought it was a good way to again to still introduce characters to people who not familiar with the it
Mhm.
universe. Um, again, and of course, certain characters, you know, they introduce you to as far as your support of them. Like you have Lily, Marge, Ronnie. Those character, made a lot of their choices made me frustrated as far as their decision, but overall, I think it's just made me more interested to see what's going to happen later on when they get introduced to Pennywise and how their relationship is going to be affected later on. Uh, yes, we didn't get that much kid sacrifice, but I thought it was a good episode as far as it's building up to a payoff, and I think it's going to pay off well. So, but overall, I think it was a good episode. Four.
I guess so.
Damn.
Well, but guys, this was our review for it. Welcome to Derry episode 2. Obviously, Corey's not a big fan because there was not much kid sacrifice, and Iris because Lily was a shitty person, a backstabbing little girl.
Four.
Yeah.
Oh, that look. Backstabbing hardback. Mm.
But overall, let us know what you think in the comment down below. How'd you feel about Marge, who's a shitty friend, Lily, who's a snitch, Ronnie, who always helping white folks,
Yeah.
Charlotte, who don't can't mind her business, and all these other assholes in this show who just make life worse for the kids at Derry. But leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Y'all have a good day. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon.